Ladies and gentlemen, I just can't wait. I can't do it. I've already opened 6 of these packs. I played a sealed game with my good buddy, and I'm just going to open 6 more. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to open these 6, and then I'm going to set them aside and build a sealed deck. And then I'll come back and show you what I've come up with. And you can tell me how trashy it is. Hopefully it's not too terribly trashy. But this will be a nice little combination video of a pack opening with some deck construction, excuse me, and I hope you guys really enjoy it. Now let's make sure everything's nice and focused up. See, that looks so much better. Okay, so obviously we have the Azalea token. What's on the back? Azalea. Oh my god, these are my favorite tokens when you get the young hero and the adult hero. Oh, I love that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe an Azalea pack. That's what this is. And we start with Throttle, so that kind of ruined it. Throttle yellow, Salvage Shot yellow. I'm going to separate these into classes. Hyperdriver, we got the Rune Flash red, which costs 3 but does get cheaper if you can make more Rune Chant tokens. Amplify, Voltic Bolt blue. Whisper is a really good card. Back Alley blue is, it's not great. Rifting is an interesting one. I should just put these into one generic stack. That's what I should do. Sun-Kissed. Gain 3. It's not quite an instant, but it's still pretty good. It's not quite Sigil of Solace, but it's kind of Sigil of Solace. Crown of Dichotomy is a good one to think about. Ooh, we have a Convection Amplifier followed by a Life for a Life rare. I'm going to put that in the actual stack, even though it's rare. And we have a rare Pour the Mold. So Life for Life is a great pickup, especially the red one. So that's probably going in no matter what we're playing, unless things just get out of control with really great cards. Pour the Mold as well. Put a Mechanologist item with 2 or less from your hand onto the arena. If you've boosted, you put a counter on it. I don't know, man. I don't know if I love that. Speaking of Mechanologist, though, Teklo followed by Kano on the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I haven't posted the video that we did where we played together, we opened some packs and played together, then hopefully I'll post that pretty soon. Those are some pretty decent ones. Let's see. The games that we played were super fun. I had never gotten the opportunity to play this set. Ooh, red. Those are cool. I never got the opportunity to play this set in sealed format, just because that was exactly when things just started shutting down. Blue Come to Fight, not so hot. Ooh, and a red Ravenous Rabble. Red Back Alley Breakline's good too. And a Robe of Rapture, another good equipment to think about. Oath, Red Oath. Ooh, Forked Lightning Super. Oh, this is a card I needed. That's really interesting. Makes me think. What do we think about these wizards? And a Yellow Enchanting Melody also makes me consider playing like Runeblade because well, look at that foiling. That's really cool. But it's great to play like non-attack actions so that we can trigger stuff. Plus, it's a good little defensive card. Saved my bacon sometimes. Sometimes. All right, Nebula Blade. Azalea on the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See what we got in pack number 3. Locked and Loaded blue. Over there. Headshot blue. Not a good headshot. 0 to 60. Aether Flare red again. Rune Flash red. I don't know what I'm... Ooh, Reverberate. Blood Spill and a blue Lead the Charge. That one goes over there. And this one goes there. Moonwish red. Push the Point blue. Vigor Rush yellow. That card can be pretty good if you're playing like Runeblade budget. Talismanic Lens is good just about everywhere. Aether Spindle red. Art of War, are you freaking kidding me? Oh my goodness gracious, this is a sealed deck right here. Anytime you can play Art of War, oh my goodness gracious, that is just a fantastic pack, followed by a foil, Locked and Loaded. This gets its own spot. This is the pack opening portion where we just like admire the fact that we now have another Art of War in the collection. Oh, I'm such a fan of that. I'm also a fan of the fact that we don't have very many Ranger cards, which means I'm not just going to like become smitten with Ranger and just have to build a Ranger deck, even if it's totally not worth it. I appreciate that. Oh, that's the same token we just got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Art of War, that is fantastic. Oh, I said it. I said it. Now we get a red hamstring shot. We get the blue zipper hit. Look at this. We totally said, hey, good. It's not good arrows, and now we just got 2 good arrows that are both red. Amplify, Aether Flare yellow, Read the Runes yellow, Voltic Bolt. Oh my gosh, I'm thinking we may be doing a wizard out of this one. Ravenous blue, Fate Foreseen blue, Achilles Accelerator. Not good for a wizard. You can't really use that. Plunder Run, Pedal to the Metal, and an Absorb in Aether red. Oh man, look at that. Defends for 4. That's pretty solid. And it's shiny too. You just can't go wrong with that. 2 packs left. 2 remaining. Let's see what we get. Man, we have another Art of War. That's so awesome. Nebula Blade with a Kano on the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do the old flipperoo. Overloop. Salvage Shot. Oh, I put these in the wrong spot. I'm dumb. There we go. Salvage Shot red. 0 to 60 red. Scalding Rain blue. Read the Runes blue. Reverberate. Another Reverberate's cool to see. We do need some more blues, but maybe we can pilfer the blues from like generics. Fate Foreseen red is great. Oh man, Come to Fight red is great if I was playing anything but oh my gosh, and a Bracers of Belief. Oh man, maybe we're not playing. There's some good equipment here for other classes. Maybe we're not playing wizard. I don't know how we can. Goodness gracious. Maybe we're just straight up playing Runeblade. I don't know if we can get there though. Red Throttle. It might also just be saying that we're playing Mechanologist too. Last pack. Maybe we'll find clarity here. We will find some clarity. Look, we got a super. Let's put the super over here by Mr. Art of War. Mr. Art of War. Ah, this is exactly what you want to see in Sealed. Cracked Bauble. He goes over here. Cracked Bauble goes over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here we go. Zipper Hit red. Salvage Shot red. 0 to 60 red. Ridge Rider Shot red. Wow, that's a lot of reds. Oh my god, we're just like on a roll of reds. Scalding Rain, and we break the red cycle. Spellblade. Another red. Aether Flare. How am I gonna... I don't know. Red Lead the Charge is really good for Runeblade. Fate Foreseen. Foresight. Dude, this is insane. This pack is insane. And we have a Null Rune Hood, which is also insane. Pedal to the Metal. Take Cover. And the final card is a foil red Oath of the Arknight. Dude, oh my goodness. I don't even know. I think it's safe to assume. Let's just count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think it's safe to assume that we're probably not playing Ranger. I don't know. 11 is just super tiny. You can't use. And how many arrows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we just can't do that. 9 arrows. We have great generics. Maybe we would just play like a generic version of Ranger. No, I need to stop thinking in Ranger terms. I gotta think about other stuff like mech. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That is crazy. Pedal. A couple of zeros, right? 2 red 0 to 60s. That's insane. Dude, it just might be... It might be mech time. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we may just play we may just play mech because we do have the Hood, Bracers of Belief, Achilles Accelerator that we can all play. Yeah, I think it may be mech. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. Outside of, I mean, maybe we can make a couple of tokens and play like this for 6. I mean, we can definitely play a couple of tokens. This is doable, but the attacks are, I don't know, suspect. Like Rune Flash for 3. I'm not loving it. Amplify the Arknight's good. Red. Rune Flash for 4. Oath is good. Drawn is good. Drawing a card is good. I don't know, man. I could see it. I could see it, but it's kind of it freaks me out a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So this has one less than the mech. As far as equipment goes, we'd play the Null Rune Hood for no effect unless we're playing against, I guess, half the classes technically. We could definitely play Bracers of Belief, but I don't think we would want to. We'd play Talismanic Lens. We'd play Robe of Rapture. That's probably just good enough. And what kind of crazy things we would be doing? We'd be playing so many reds. Look at all of these reds and yellows. Forked Lightning for 3. Oh, man. Dude, I think we just got to do this. I could go either way. What do you? Let me know in a comment below. What do you think? Would we do mech or should we do wizard? 16 class cards, 15 class cards. Some great attacks in here. Some great like non-attack action cards in here. Some good defense reactions. Man, these are a good 6 packs. I feel like you can make a really good deck out of this. Heck, you could even just play some of these like great Ravenous, Life for a Life, Rifting. Rifting's actually good in Wizard in Limited. Lead the Charge. There's good stuff in this. Oh man, I'm gonna have to sit and think about this. Okay, so after much consideration and tinkering, I think I came up with a wizard deck that I'd be happy to play in a sealed event. So of course we have Kano and Crucible of Aetherweave, followed by, strangely, Bracers of Belief. I put this on there because we pulled it and I figured, why not? Maybe we can get some use out of it. Robe of Rapture, of course, because it's just pretty solid and sealed, and Talismanic Lens for Wizard. This card's really solid. The fact that it's an instant and it allows you to opt is really, really good. You can do it on your opponent's turn. That's great. I put this on there because you're allowed to kind of just keep this and put it in if you needed that in a mirror matchup. And this is the reason why I wanted to build this deck. Forked Lightning is so cool, and I think we could probably do some stuff with this to buff it up. So I really like Forked Lightning here. Things like Aether Spindle are also really powerful. It's a rare that we pulled, Aether Spindle, and Absorb in Aether as well. A foil rare, Absorb in Aether. A little bit of defense is always good, so I dig that. Now, here's the craziness as well. We got Reverberate. This is an underratedly powerful card. If it deals damage, you can banish a wizard non-attack action card from your hand, and it costs, or sorry, with cost less than or equal to the damage dealt by Reverberate. So you get to like banish something and then play it as an instant all on your opponent's turn if you want to. We have a red and a yellow, and Voltic Bolt's just super solid, super solid. Deals 5. Deals 5. We got the yellow that deals 4 and the blue that deals 3. And then another reason why I wanted to build this deck, we have Aether Flare Red, Aether Flare Red, Aether Flare Red, Aether Flare Yellow. Aether Flare is just really good, especially with Forked Lightning, because if it deals damage, you can then play the Forked Lightning, and that will roll some of the damage over based on how much it deals, which is great for a card like Forked Lightning, because if you buff one of the two, and I'll even just get the card out, if you buff one of the two things on Forked Lightning, one of the two sources, it buffs the other as well. So a card like Aether Flare allows Forked Lightning to get really big really fast, and that card, when it scales, scales hard. So Scalding Rain red and Scalding Rain blue. The blue's good for pitching, the red's good for playing, but honestly you could play blue in a pinch as well. Index is fine. It basically kind of allows you to opt on your opponent's turn, or you could just opt on your turn. In a way, it's sort of like an opt, just a little weaker opt, but the blue, fact that it's blue is pretty good. Now we go on to the generics. The generics are where things get a little spotty and kind of make me worry, but we have Fate Foreseen, red, Fate Foreseen yellow, those are good, Fate Foreseen blue. So all so good so far. Lead the Charge feels a little suspect, but I put it in here nonetheless. Lead the Charge blue is great for pitching. Enchanting Melody I have because it's just a nice non-attack action card that you could be able to play on your opponent's turn and perhaps soak up some damage. Whisper is great, is fantastic So opting 3 and going against, great. Rifting is good in Wizard, and we might be able to use the Bracers of Belief with it to make it a little stronger. It's attacking for 5, but could get buffed up. Sun Kiss is a generic action that gains you 3 health, so it's like it's like playing Red Sigil of Solace, except it's not at instant speed. It also does kind of do some other stuff if you play Moonwish with it, which is kind of interesting. Come to Fight Blue is not for anything except pitching. I guess technically I could play it and then play Rifting. There's the Moonwish that I included. This is also mainly for pitching, because pitching blue with Kano is good. And so I also have Plunder Run because pitching blue with Kano is good. And then I have Cadaverous Contraband because pitching blue with Kano is good. Then I have Ravenous Rabble because you get the picture, and Back Alley Breakline for the same reason. Now I included all of those because the generic slots were very weak on I guess just blues, and so I had to basically just stick with what I had. These are not really meant to be played, though I guess I could play them. So this is what I've come to with this deck. It's definitely an interesting thing. I'm worried, like I said, mainly about the amount of resources and the using of the Kano ability. There are good wizard things in this deck, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 cards of the 30 card deck are wizard cards, are wizard class cards. So you do have a lot of options for dealing wizardy arcane damage. So that's the reason why I went with building it. There's good wizard cards, and I hoped it would work. So I gotta find someone, maybe try play this deck, see if it turns out, see if it's pretty good. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in a comment below. If you want to see more sealed stuff like this, where I kind of open 6 packs and try to build a deck with it, let me know that in a comment below. As always, everybody, thanks for watching.